Hi guys, I'm Doug and I'm an independent distributor with Advocare, and if you are looking at this video right now, you're probably looking at it for one of two ways. One, you're looking to see what this 24-day challenge is all about, or two, you're looking to see what the directions are that go with your 24-day challenge. Just to give you a little bit about me real quick, and I'm not trying to bore you, but it has done a really good job for me. I've lost over 20 pounds. But more so than that, my energy levels have gone up really well, and I find myself wanting more and more, and it's helping me stay focused, and it's a really well put together package. So if you're not sure if this is for you or not, you know, the nice thing about it is it says, hey, here's 24 days. Can you dedicate 24 days to what we're doing for you? For you. And the great thing about it is that usually after 5, 6, 7 days, you've already seen results, not just in your body appearance, but just how you feel. And my biggest thing out of the entire thing probably was like day 7. I woke up day 7, I just felt good, and I haven't felt that good for a long time. And so from there, it kind of hooked me a little bit. And it carried me on into bigger and better things, and then I expanded and started adding other things to go with it. And of course, now I'm standing in front of you as an Advocare distributor, an independent Advocare distributor. So I'm going to go ahead and go through some of these steps. I'm going to try to be as brief as I possibly can and explain this so that you know what's taking place. The 24-day challenge is made up of 2 parts. There's the first 10 days, which is called the cleanse phase. And there's the second phase, which is days 11 through 14, or I'm sorry, 11 through 24, 14 days. The first 10 days of the cleanse really sets the tone, and you have got to be strict with it. I mean, you have to be strict with the whole thing, but that first 10 days, you can't cheat. And it's going to be hard. The coffee drinkers out there, can't do it. Pop, you can't do it. Alcohol, you can't do it. You have got to make that commitment. If you can't make that commitment for 24 days, or at least 10 of those 24 days, this probably isn't for you. If you're like us, you know, giving that up for that period of time will make a big difference, and when you start to see the results, it's not a big deal. Coffee drinkers happen to be the hardest. I myself, unfortunately, it's a big secret, but not really. I was a big monster drinker. I drank 2, 3 monsters a day, and if I kept going down that path, it probably would kill me. So let's get into our products, okay? First thing you're going to do is you're going to get a box that's going to look like this. This is the Herbal Cleanse. And in the Herbal Cleanse, it's going to have all these packets that we have laid out here in front of you. Don't feel overwhelmed. It's not hard. It's a gentle cleanse, and it works really well. What's going to happen is on the first several days, first day you're going to start, well, you're also going to get a booklet like this that's going to have all the directions of everything mapped out for you. And on the first day, what you're going to do is you're going to start off with, you're going to get 2 boxes of these Sparks. You get a box of Herbal Cleanse, a box of Max 3. We do also offer one that's mainly for energy and one that's an extreme appetite control. I recommend this because it's a balance of both. And you get meal replacement shakes that you could use as an optional part in the first 10 days, but this will be what you use in the second 14 days. There's 14 packets in here. Now, you have the Spark. The Spark by itself, you can drink the Spark by yourself, and that's actually what saved me and got me hooked on Advocare, is I started drinking these Sparks, and I replaced my Monsters, and it's healthy, and it has the energy. It has about 120 milligrams of energy, lots of vitamin B12s and vitamin Bs that, you know, are really good for you. So you take the Spark, and you're going to drink that in a bottle, in a 16-ounce bottle. And one of the things, it calls for 8 ounces, but I tell everybody to mix it up. It's strong enough to mix up in 16 ounces and gives you all that flavor. And if you're like me, water gets boring to drink after a while. So you can mix it up in 8 ounces. It's pretty strong. Mix it up in 16 ounces, and that will give you a little bit more bang for your buck. You're going to want to try to drink it. I mix up 16 ounces, and I drank about half of that. Then from there, I would go with, you have to go into your fiber drink. Okay, now there's some tips to this fiber drink. First of all, when you mix up your fiber drink, don't shake it. You don't want to shake it up. You don't want to use one of the power stirrers or anything with this. You really want to put about 4 or 5 ounces in a cup, and you want to mix it up. Now this comes in citrus or peaches and cream. My wife prefers the peaches and cream. It's kind of like a pulpy orange juice if you get the citrus. This is not an enjoyment drink. This is not something you want to sip on. You're going to mix it up. If you let it sit, it's going to get thick, and that's not good. You're going to mix it up in 4 or 5 ounces. Drink that down as fast as you can. Put some water back in and kind of swish it around, get the extras, and get the rest of it all down. You want to get that down within a minute after you've mixed it up. If you don't, it's going to start to thicken up. And you want that process to happen in your body because it's what's going to help scrub things as it goes down. From there, you're going to go into, you have your fiber drink. Now you want to have your Spark and your, you'll have your Spark about half an hour before you start your fiber drink. It's not that big of a deal, but it does help to have that about half an hour. Then you can have your breakfast, okay? And you want to keep that kind of simple. It's a protein or you know, a light protein, a simple carbohydrate, or a fruit. You can get by another box of the meal replacement shakes and have a shake for breakfast, which is how I started my morning off. The second time I did the 24-day challenge, I did the meal replacement shake as my breakfast. From there you go into having, you know, in between breakfast and lunch, what are you going to do? Well, a good piece of fruit. They say you can have some different types of nuts. You want to be careful because nuts are high in calories, but they are good for you. If you're looking at losing weight, pick a fruit. Stay to the apple side. I love bananas. I started with bananas the first time I did it, and it's a lot higher in sugar content as the good sugars, but you want to stay closer to the apple. You'll get better results. From there, I usually go through the day, and usually by about 10:30, 11 o'clock, I was mixing up my second Spark. And I'd have that second Spark, you know, right going into the lunchtime. At lunch, we'll have again another sensible meal, a light protein. For me, what I did is my wife we have a bunch of different recipes, but my wife, our big staple was we'd get the small, we have the mixed lettuce packages and the small spinach, and we would put those together in a nice big component, throw some cherry tomatoes in there, and then a can of tuna. We'd mix up a can of tuna and put it in there, and that would be my lunch. From there in the afternoon, a snack. You know, if you have an apple or something like that, that will help keep you, you know, in line. You know, the big thing is if you're hungry, eat. Just eat smart. And in these beginning phases, you want to make sure that you're staying on task about 80% of the time. From there, you'll have dinner. And dinner, there could be a number of different things, but you just want to eat clean. So we eat a nice, good dinner. In our family, ground turkey is our hero. We have ground turkey, and we mix that with taco night or whatever. You want to stay away from the white bread type of things and stay more on the whole grain side of things. But my wife would make a ground turkey, and she would add different types of tomatoes and lettuce and different types of things and keep those calories down pretty low. At dinner, then you want to take what's called the Omegaplex. And Omegaplex is a fish oil, and this, you know, you want to take up to 4 to 6. I took 3, but it says you can take up to 4 to 6, and everybody has a little bit of an adjustment on that. Some of you already take it, so then you already know about how much you need to take in a day. If you're just starting out, take 2 or 3 of them. Okay, at night you're going to want to take these bad boys. These are called herbal cleanses. The herbal cleanse, you'll take this at night. This means to be the last thing that you take at night before you go to bed. Day 2 and day 3, that's the same process. When you get into day 3, things change just a little bit. What you want to do is you're going to start to introduce into your body these. These are called probiotics. Okay, these are great. What you are basically doing in this entire cleanse process is you are cleaning out your entire digestive tract, and you're going to reintroduce these probiotics. These are the good bacteria. There's over 3 million good bacteria in these probiotics. These probiotics need to take some time to develop in the culture and to work their way down through your entire digestive tract. And they stay there, and that's part of the key. If you drink a coffee, which is like a diuretic, you're done. You flush those out, that process out. Alcohol, same thing. Pop, same thing. That's why you have to stay away from those things. those 3 million probiotics that you're reintroducing into your system, they start to culture, start to grow, and then when you do eat something, those good bacteria are there to help break things down, and the absorption of the good vitamins and minerals then it is a lot higher into your body because you've cleaned it out and you have these good probiotics. From there, you're going to go through that same type of regimen we talked about through the rest of the day. Drinking your Spark in the morning, drinking your, having your probiotic restore. Then you're going to go into your breakfast. You have your apple for a snack. Lunch, I had the salad with the tuna. You can change that up a little bit. Those types of things. In the evening, you're going to have the Omegaplex, and then you're going to again have these herbal cleanse tablets. Okay, so that pretty much takes you all the way through. The same thing's going to basically happen all the way through a day 8, 9, and 10. You're going to have the probiotics in the morning, and you will not have the herbal cleanse anymore. You'll back that off and let those probiotics go ahead and take root in your body, and you'll be set. So that right there is the first 10 days of the challenge. And I know it sounds, I don't mean to be long-winded, but I know that sounds like it might be a lot, but it really isn't. You have everything broken down basically in the 3 different parts during the first 10 days. Now, next, we have the second part of the challenge, days 11 through 24. You're going to get something like this. It looks like MNS Max 3. And in that, it's a little bit easier. This is what you get in a day. It has everything that you need right here, broken up into 4 different parts. In the morning, you're going to start out and you're going to have one of these. And it tells you on here, take 30 minutes before breakfast. So I'm going to take this 30 minutes before breakfast, and I have this with my Spark. The second one says, take 30 minutes before lunch. You're going to take this 30 minutes before lunch. It's very important that you do that. The last 2, take with lunch. You're going to take that with lunch. And it has everything included in there, all different types of vitamins and minerals and your appetite suppressant and those types of things right here. And remember, it's the synergy of these things, the vitamins working together, that's going to create the benefits that you're looking for. You're going to do that process through days 11 through 14. Now in there you get to introduce your meal replacement shake. I like the chocolate because it helps my sweet tooth, but they're all good. Berry is really good, chocolate mocha, and vanilla. You can mix fruits and different things into there. The important thing when you mix your shake up, if you're going to have it for breakfast or for lunch, is to make sure that you have one of these little wands on hand that you could zap that, or Advocare sells these great Advocare shakers that you fill these up and with water, add your shake, put the lid on, has a shaker ball inside, you can shake it up and get a good mix. You cannot, and don't even attempt to mix this up in a big cup with a spoon. You won't be able to generate enough stir on that to get the shake to mix up pretty good. You do need some help with some of those things. So you're going to take your meal replacement shake for a breakfast or lunch, and then again in the evening you're going to have your Omegaplex, the fish oils, as you go through the day. A couple side notes of things that you have. Spark does come in 8 flavors. Our favorite, and actually the most popular, seems to be this mango strawberry. But there are several other ones. We have grape, watermelon, mango strawberry. We have mandarin orange, pink lemonade, citrus, cherry, and fruit punch. So you have 8 different flavors to choose from. Pick something you're going to be comfortable with that you're going to have. Now you do get 2 boxes of that in the 24-day challenge, so you can pick 2 different flavors to have. So you want to be careful that you don't get all pink lemonade, because you are going to be drinking one in the morning, and if you get up early, pink lemonade at 6 in the morning might not be something. Maybe it is, but it might be something that you're interested in. Also, there are some add-on things that we have. The add-on stuff we have something called Catalyst. If you get any of the add-ons, I highly recommend getting the Catalyst. And the Catalyst is Comes in a bottle like this, and I want you, it's amino acids, and what it does, I want you to think of this as it provides a protective shield over your muscles so that it promotes you losing fat and not muscles when you're losing weight loss. So it helps protect your muscles during weight loss so you don't lose that muscle, you lose more fat. Another thing to note is that you're going to lose pounds, and you're going to lose pounds in the cleanse, even though that's not really considered a diet. You're going to lose pounds over here, but you want to make sure, there's two different things. One, you might notice inches before you notice pounds. A lot of people notice inches before they notice pounds, especially when you get into the second part of the phase, and that's good. Don't get frustrated. Next, so we have you're going to lose inches instead of pounds, and I forgot my second one. Well, anyways, we have you lose inches instead of pounds, and well, that's pretty much it with the 24-day challenge. I did have one more thing I want to tell you guys, and just didn't want you guys leave you without it. You have inches instead of pounds, and I'll come back to it if I did. But anyways, you have the catalyst that helps protect your muscles for weight loss. Now, the next thing is you have some stuff called ThermoPlus, and ThermoPlus helps you to burn more calories, and this is an add-on as well. If you're deciding whether I need to have this one or that one, I definitely get Catalyst as your #1 add-on. You have something called ThermoPlus that helps you burn an extra 300 calories. You also have Carbies, and Carbies is good, especially if you have sugar problems. If you take a Carbies before your starchiest meal of the day, it helps block some of those carb sugars being introduced into your body. And we've had really good results from people that we know that have tried the Carbies and helping keeping those sugar numbers down. So you have your meal replacement shakes, you have your your Omegaplex, which is your fish oils, you have your Sparks, you have your MNX3, and your Spark. So that is your 24-day challenge. Feel free to click on the link below to go to my microsite, view any of this stuff that you wish. If you have any questions, I could probably explain it better than on this video or an email. Feel free, on my microsite to the left is an email link. Click on there and shoot me an email on anything we have here, any questions about products or anything that you want. I am always here to answer questions for you on your journey through the 24-day challenge. I hope that the 24-day challenge is as good to you as it was for me and my family. Alright, thank you.